All right, what is going on, guys? This is Victor with the Chasing Waypoints podcast. All right, so it has been a few minutes since we have connected, but we're back. It's middle of March, rally season. The Sonora Rally getting ready to get kicked off here in just a couple of days, and so looking forward to that one. We've got a rally training also going on the other side of the world in Morocco that the Rally Comp team is helping support on that one, and so very excited to see all of the developments and stuff that is going on here and abroad. So we'll be keeping up with a few more events and stuff like that going on, but we have got something a little special today. Still catching up with the stuff that happened in the Dakar Rally and some of the interviews and stuff like that. We're just now getting around to being able to get these and bring these to you guys. Well, Kira from West by 1000 had a chance to sit down and speak with Brock Heger a little bit about his Dakar story. First time there, first time with a win. So very, very awesome to see that. Congratulations to him and the team. But I'm not here to talk about it. Why don't you guys listen into that one? So here's that interview for you guys to enjoy. Don't forget, hit that like, share, subscribe button, all of that fun stuff at the end, because we've got a lot more rally stuff coming to you over the next few months here, both North America and some of the stuff abroad. So I hope you guys enjoy this interview. And don't forget, drop a comment below. What'd you think? See ya.
Thanks for joining us for the Chasing Waypoints podcast. Obviously, we just saw each other at Dakar. Maybe let's talk about that. How was it? I mean, you obviously did something fairly historic, not only being another American who took the podium, but doing it in your first year. Tell us about how that felt a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, going there, I wasn't sure what to expect. So for me, players, they gave me everything to go out there and compete. So when I finally got Max to agree to come, it was, we're not going there like our casual first experience and just try to finish somewhere decent. So there was a lot of pressure there, obviously just going there to compete and do the best we could. And it went in our favor there at the beginning. We kind of got in the lead and we just played it from there, played it super smart. Max, he crushed it in the right seat. The Polaris Razor was flawless every single day. Sebastian Loeb guys, they gave us, a weapon to go out there and compete every day. So it was fun. It was definitely new for me. It was my first time there, but it was good having Max, which has been there a few times and had bad results, so he told me how it kind of goes when you're having a horrible rally. So our goal was to never fall into having those long days. So it was super fun. It was definitely something I would never forget, just in general, the rally. And then not only that, winning it on my birthday.
Yeah.
And then now, full circle, we're a week later and, we're back here in the desert competing again. Me and Max just competed against each other, which was fun. He's the driver of himself, and he was excited to get here and drive, and we had a ton of fun.
Yeah, it was really exciting to watch. I mean, obviously you guys had like almost a 2-hour lead by the end, and as you said, you had maybe a few punctures, but nothing else happened. I know that the haters are probably going to say that it was just luck, and what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think we had a few punctures there early, and we kind of corrected that and just tried to keep the car going. And yeah, there's haters. They say it's luck. I look at it like, okay, maybe if it was one day you got lucky, but we raced for 13 days, so at some point the luck is gone.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
whatnot. But I mean, haters can kind of say that. It just fuels me to go back and try to do it again.
Yeah, and so, fast forward that couple weeks, and now we're here at KOH, and you're performing on the top again at the desert race. How did that feel? How did that go? Like, did it feel like there was any real competition? Were you battling it out, or did it just kind of seem like it was in the bag from the start?
Yeah, started the desert race here at KOH, and we qualified second. Then got into the lead pretty early on, and battled with some fellow, players, drivers, and whatnot. It felt good, going from the Baja 1000, and then shortly after that going to Dakar, winning that, and kind of coming back to home turf and winning that. So yeah, I'm excited. How my results have been recent. Tomorrow we're going into the rock race, which is a super big one for us, and
yeah,
I've won my class, never won it overall, and yeah, I mean, we're back to the same thing where our Polaris has given me a weapon, and hoping I can go out there and do something good.
What's the the difference? Is there like a different mental space to go from something that's like so high speed? Well, first go from something that's more, there's a technical aspect, there's like kind of a mental hurdle to get over at Dakar, and then at the desert race it's just like foot to the floor, and then now this is another really technical kind of event. Does your mind shift at all, or is it still kind of in the same place?
I mean, it's definitely, I'd say my past few months I've kind of gone through every which way of racing you can do. Going from the Baja 1000, which is, one of the longest races, roughest races, and I soloed it, which not a lot of people do nowadays. So going from that to Dakar and stretching out 13 days of racing and results, to coming here to King of the Hammers desert race and just a full out sprint. So kind of been through it all recent, and going into the rocks, it's definitely slows down a lot in there. Mm-hmm. You go from doing pretty much 2 laps of desert to crawling rocks and boulders and things that don't think is possible, but they go through it. So
do you enjoy the crawling? Is that like, let's say you actually had time to ride for fun. Do you prefer like dunes? Do you prefer desert, high speed desert? Do you prefer crawling? Yeah,
crawling is definitely the bottom of my list of things to do. I enjoy going fast, so it's definitely not my thing. It's more so the challenge. It is very challenging to not only just do it, doing it is one thing and getting through it, but I'm just trying to push your equipment to go as fast as you can through it. And I know the guy that's been winning it, he's won it I think 3 or 4 times in a row. So I know Polaris is very eager to win it, and not knowing that, they gave me a really good car this race, and just hoping to go out there, be able to compete, and hopefully we can be somewhere around there.
And so obviously you've gone through the full gamut of like different types of race formats out there. Is there anything else that you'd like to take on? I mean, from the beginning of your career up to now, you've done quite a lot. Is there anything you haven't done that you'd like to do?
Yeah, I mean, every driver is like, I want to go compete at the Daytona 500 or an F1 race. But for me in off-road, I think, I've been fortunate enough to run just about everything. I've raced a lot of short course. I've raced the biggest short course races that there are, like Crandon and stuff like that. So, I'm fortunate to be able to do what I've done. And, King of the Hammers rock race is definitely something I've never over. So I'm just kind of dead focus on that at the moment, and just hoping we can get some good results, and maybe if I win I just won't ever come back here, because it's a challenging race.
It's tough, and I mean just being out here the whole time is tough.
I mean, I think I'm here in my motorhome, and I have
doesn't suck.
a nice bed, bunkmates with Max, Dakar.
Sorry, Max.
After Dakar, coming here, it seems like it's been nothing. It feels like I'm at home and whatnot. Just green trees around here and people everywhere. But I mean, everything's been good. I look at everything like after Dakar, when I start going back to Baja and our little 5-mile speed zones or 10 miles, and people are like, oh my god, they're so long. And it's like, I used to think that, but Dakar, you go for hours and hours on the pavement.
Right.
So I kind of draw the line and say everything after that is nothing. So just looking forward to racing again. It's always fun to be in the driver's seat, and just trying to make people proud.
I mean, it seems like every different format you go to, or different sport orientation, you seem to conquer each of them. So it's like, do you have goals left? Like, obviously the rock race is one big goal to overall, but what else is there after that for you?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really plan it out. I just kind of try to put my best foot forward every time I'm in the car competing. For me, my next one is King of the Hammer Rock Race. I'm just gonna try to put my best foot forward, beat there, see how we do, and just kind of go from there and move on to the next thing, and just kind of go from there.
I mean, that's good. It's a good way not to get like jaded. If each time you've finished all your goals, then now you have what left, except to maybe make a record or something like that.
I mean, I think it's just trying to be the best you can be every time you compete. So after Dakar, everyone's like, oh, how's it feeling? It's like, I mean, it's super freaking cool, but at the same time, I'm going home and I'm going straight to another race. So it's just kind of turn the page and just focus on the task that's up at hand next.
True pro. And so then what's after King of the Hammers? You get a break? What's next?
No, we're shortly going to the Met 400. desert race. So we have that with a quick turnaround, and then we start San Felipe 250. So it's been a busy beginning of the year, and I wouldn't want it any other way. So hopefully we can just keep doing what I've been doing and just put my best foot forward and try to represent players the best I can.
Any talks about another rally?
No, it's been nothing.
Quiet.
It's
They got their
definitely been
win?
quiet. I think it's just, everyone kind of turned the page and full focus here. So I'm sure as the pages stop turning and we don't have a race, I'm sure there'll be a lot of talk about it.
Yeah, I imagine so. I guess then, do you actually get any downtime? Like, will you have time to just be at home, do things that maybe isn't in a car? And if so, what would you do?
Yeah, I mean, after here we have a little bit of break, but it's just going to be kind of prepping for the next stuff. I don't think there's really much plans of being in a car, so if I'm not in a race car, I'm probably going to be driving a tractor for my dad around the farm, which is not the funnest. So when I get to go racing and get to go fast, it's always something to look forward to. But overall, I'm just thankful to be where I'm at nowadays, and I just hope to keep on going.
Do you have fun outside of racing? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it never ends. It's always a race. All my friends, like Ronnie Anderson and Elliot Watson, and there's a handful of people that are my friends, and we end up going to the desert and we race pretty much. So it never ends, and I wouldn't change it for anything.
Interesting. Well, I mean, obviously you have the big race tomorrow. You've got a whole lot on your plate. Do you have any big plans down the road? Like, we're talking goals, and I know you take things one step at a time, but something unusual, something different that you might want to do for yourself, either on the personal side or on the professional side?
Yeah, I mean, I think just at some point, just trying to help kids, do what I did. I started racing when I was young, so just to show them that it's possible. And I need to get married at some point. My girlfriend would appreciate that. Yeah, just looking forward to the, I guess, older ages in my life. It's kind of getting old nowadays. It seems like there's a lot of kids coming up, and they're super fast.
I feel like you're still so young too.
Yeah, I mean, I still feel young, so it's good, and I still enjoy what I'm doing. So hopefully, just keep it going.
Well, I don't want to keep you for too much longer, but I really appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. And good luck tomorrow.
Yep, no worries. Thank you.
Thank you.